Hey guys, today we're gonna... Hello, B? Okay, what are you doing? Oh, there they go. Okay, well, before I explain what those feet were doing, because it was a very big thing, so much so that would get over millions of views. Welcome! It's so great to see your foreheads again. I see some new foreheads who clicked the video, and I'm so excited to see them because you have the most perfect forehead. It's not too big, it's not too little. It's just the perfect size. I'm not just saying that, I see it right there. Yeah. Look at you, you perfect forehead, you. Before we get to the story of those feet, welcome to I Scroll So You Don't Have To. It's a very chill time here. Look, so chill that my dog is chilling. Like, oh, you're like asleep. Don't worry, we're not gonna disturb him. He's used to my booming voice and very loud laughter. See? Super chill. We're just gonna go through some things that I found on the internet, things that trended, things that had me saying, why did this trend? Drama, stories, Janice Dickinson saying she looks better than Kris Jenner, and of course Trisha Paytas' announcement that irritated way more people than I thought it would have.
No, the people around me were making me crazy, you know what I mean? And like, yes, maybe I was like a little unhinged or whatever, but it was just like constant.
Let's get started. Parking lots, they're always super fun and sometimes super horrifying, especially if there's some deranged man out there who's angry and has his shirt off, aka the kangaroo pigeon man.
What the kids? Come on, motherfucker. What are you doing here? Do not. I fuck you up.
I'm just curious as to what method of training or fight method this is. Because unfortunately for him, I am seeing the kangaroo similarities.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, Mr. Garrison.
Hello, class.
Holding the phone. Kangaroo Man and Mr. Garrison. What a day in the Nike parking lot.
I'll fuck you up.
Not with our kids.
You fat fuck.
How dare you do that?
Fat fucking
Get the fuck
honky-tonk
out of here.
So I saw that going viral for a while now. People memed that guy a lot, as they should. He was weird.
I'ma boot boot that ass, boot boot that ass, I'ma boot boot that ass, boot boot that ass, I'ma shake that ass, shake that ass.
But people also wanted to know, what was that about? Why was his shirt off? Why was he acting like a kangaroo in front of the Nike store? Well, one of the guys that was in the parking lot decided to give us a story time.
So we were in the parking lot of the Nike clearance store, as a lot of people have seen, and we were going one direction, there was a vehicle going the other, and I honestly don't know what happened. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I'm still circling the parking lot trying to find a parking spot and end up behind them. And as I'm driving, I look over at a man and a woman staring at me like they want to fight. And I looked and I said, oh my God, that's that man and woman. Kangaroo Man decided to start flopping his hands, and I'm assuming screaming and cussing. I couldn't tell.
So there you have it. It was over a parking spot. Screaming outside of Nike clearance store while your kids watch and scream. It's over a parking spot. He took his shirt off over a parking spot. You walked like a kangaroo over a parking spot. And now everyone's memeing you into kangaroos. Let's talk about some face stuff. Janice Dickinson, one of the judges from Tyra's show.
Little weak. Carl looks better than she does. If the body could just slim down 150 pounds, that would be good. And she'd be 30 pounds. That would be better.
Plus ex-model, she'll never let anyone forget that.
I know you and Tyra used to not get along or something, but now you do.
Well, no, she's not a friendly lady.
So what was it like working with her then?
Well, I just tortured her. I would tell her things like, I did Vogue, you did Elle.
She got some plastic surgery done and she can't stop talking about it.
I feel better. He shaved 15 years off my life.
15 years off your life? I think she means she shaved 15 years like of aging off of me. Not like you're gonna die earlier. Look at the doctor's face. I never understand people who won't just edit things, because you could just retake that and say I look 15 years younger, even though, can you just get a little, like, come a little closer, a little closer? I have to say it quietly because Janice kind of freaks me out, but she kind of looks the same, right?
People don't really notice it though.
Okay, so it's not just me. She does kind of look the same, but I'm also not someone who like watches Janice Dickinson and sees how old she's getting. I don't really care what she's doing or what her face is doing. Anyway, this was an interview from TMZ and they were doing kind of like a live interview, so I guess you can't edit it. which is very bad for most people, including me. I love editing. But she was doing a interview with TMZ and they just asked her, what are you doing? And she, you don't ask Janice Dickinson what she's doing because she said a lot.
Well,
I do social media. I'm doing movies. I'm doing runway. I'm back to modeling again.
Uh-oh, Tyra. She's gonna continue to let you know that she's the skinny one.
I was on the runway, night and day, every runway, every city, every country.
Anyway, so then she starts talking about her new face.
I really looked around for like a lot of doctors in Southern California.
And as she's explaining about her new face, she decided to bring up a certain very well-known name, Kris Jenner, and said, well, Janice, take it away, girl.
You know, I saw Kris Jenner's facelift and I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want like cheek lips. Look at that cheek, the cheeks. They look like gerbils.
That's right. She don't want no gerbil cheeks. Also, I noticed the doctor said absolutely nothing during this interview. He just sat there and smiled. But at this moment, he did give a little chuckle after Janice called Kris Jenner's cheeks little gerbil cheeks. So let's bring up a picture of Kris Jenner. Well, even though I don't really like Janice, I think she's a bitch. She ain't wrong. The cheeks do protrude a lot. What is that? Are those just like super high cheekbones, or did they just really like stretch the skin like specifically under the cheekbone so it's really nice and tight under there? I don't know. I think Janice Dickinson might be a little irritated that people keep saying that she looks like Kris Jenner's ex.
Guys, we talked about this. I am not Caitlyn. Maybe I am Caitlyn Jenner.
Next, I know I have a lot of millennials on this channel. Show me your forehead if you are a millennial. Come on, foreheads up. Oh, well, a lot of you. I see a lot of foreheads. Okay, 2 of our childhood shows have come together. Disney from, I actually don't know what network this was on, but think That's So Raven and Moesha, but the side characters are now gonna fight. That's right, Orlando Brown and Ray J are gonna do some fucking like boxing match or something. I don't know, it's weird. But Orlando, if you don't know, Orlando Brown, he is someone that people think is very odd.
Nobody knew I was gonna gag on that mic.
He does a lot of weird things.
Don't you read your Bible?
I do, but I'm gonna press you on that for a second. In a different interview, you said that Satan's your father. Why'd you say that?
Yes.
He says a lot of stuff. People think he's not right in the head, but also some people think that he's very enlightened. None of the cast members speak to Orlando Brown anymore, and now he's gonna fight Ray J. But before the fight, he decided to slap something on his face. So Ray J and Orlando Brown stare at each other deeply in their eyes. And just before you think that they might kiss or at least shake hands, Orlando Brown takes his hands full of cash and slaps him in the face with some money. A lot of people were saying it looks like they were flirting, and I have to agree. Like, whenever I see these fight, MMA, whatever this is, I'm not into sports, but whenever I see them doing this thing where they have to look into each other's eyes, I'm like, this is sexual. Especially in my head when I know that they're about to like roll around together, it just seems a little flirtatious. Flirting or not, Orlando just continues to play with some money and sticks it in his mouth.
That's not cool, bro.
And I don't know if this was a skit, it's all an act, or what, but Ray J is taking it pretty serious while Orlando just seems like he's goofing around.
You lucky I let that slide, bro.
Can y'all bro?
That's 100 up. Now open up the 100.
No.
Show all the 100.
No, it's none of your business.
It's just 100 up front. It's 100 up front.
You better shut
It's
up,
100 on the back.
He better shut
all
his
that shit in the middle is 1.
You're not
Show all the 100s.
It's like when you get the episode with the side characters and it's really weird and boring. Yeah, that's what this is. Not great actors. Anyway, I guess the fight is scheduled for August. Am I gonna watch it? No, I'll watch the clip of whoever knocks either one down or slaps someone in the face with a wad of cash and knocks them down, probably on TikTok, and it better last about 5 seconds because I would never watch a whole thing with either of these people. Oh, I forgot about this. Miss Trisha Paytas.
Hi.
I'm gonna make a full video about this, but I saw this trending because it got over 2 million views. So Trisha is losing weight and people are really upset by it.
What? Oh. Okay.
Yep, she's on a GLP-1.
My name is Trisha Paytas. I have been on a GLP-1 for over 2 months.
I'm gonna make a longer video about this because I screenshot a lot of comments of people upset and the reason why they're upset. Many being because she's supposed to be like this is like the body that they really love to see her in. And then other people are mad because she took the needle.
Hey everyone, I've lost 31 pounds on a GLP-1 in 2 months, and here is what I eat in a day, weekend edition, day 5 of the shot.
And now she's promoting it. Why does everyone have to promote a GLP-1? Excuse you, I don't promote GLP-1s. I am scared of the needle. I don't care if other people want to shoot themselves up, just don't shoot me up with anything. We have no idea the long-term effects. People don't even realize you have to be on them forever. And that's what most people are really upset about or like critiquing Trisha Paytas on. And in my head, I'm like, Trisha has been trying to lose weight forever, and it doesn't seem like she was doing it in her trusty little brain. Was not like keeping her motivated. Like, I remember years I thought I saw her talking about this is the best diet. Let me see if I can find it. I found it.
For me, the success is not just losing but keeping it off. I've been slowly gaining my whole life. I feel like I finally figured it out and I won't stop.
Well, that was from 2021, and as you can see, she did stop. She gained quite a bit of weight. She had 3 kids back to back to back. She ate a lot, and I just think Trisha is someone that is addicted to the food. And I personally don't care if she's promoting GLP-1s. And I don't see how that's surprising. She talked about it when she had that Lizzo interview, that she would probably take a GLP-1 and she needs to get healthier. But she keeps eating butter pasta. So the people who are acting surprised that she's promoting a GLP-1, taking a GLP-1, trying to lose weight, it's kind of weird because she promoted a freaking cleanse and said that she lost like 30 pounds in a couple weeks years ago. Why wouldn't she do GLP-1? I hope it works for her. There was some fitness drama over the past couple of weeks. Gymshark, one of the top athletic wear companies that people will hand over a pretty penny for some leggings to squeeze their booty cheeks and lift their Tia and Tamaras. I have one pair of Gymshark. They aren't awful. I actually really like them. They were just very expensive. So I continue to wear my $15 Ross leggings. These to be specific. I love them. I've had them for years and I bought 15 different ones all in the same color. Anyway, Gymshark would be getting a lot of heat because they would collab with Bratz.
Passion for fashion. You gotta self-express.
We like Bratz. Well, I like Barbie, but I know like a lot of people like Bratz too. And so people, all the gym girls were really excited. They were excited to get pink, colorful, rhinestones, early 2000 looking, outfits, right? Like, this is great. So pink, they got the flares on the bottom. This totally looks like Bratz. Except that's not the collection that came out. This is the collection that came out. I actually saw the commercial for this and was like, isn't that just normal gym wear? I feel like you could find this at Walmart, Target, Amazon, at the mall, Ross, but like it would be like 12 bucks at Ross, just so you know. So people are really upset about the Gymshark and Bratz collab because it didn't scream Bratz. And I just have to say, I agree, it doesn't scream Bratz, but also, have you ever shopped at Ross? Diets, weight loss, getting that waist snatched. Many people want it, but not many people are gonna do it. And some people struggle with food addiction. Someone like formerly Out of Breath. So she would post this TikTok and the comments were I want to say split, but I don't know if it was really all that split. Anyway, it says, the people who say just eat less have probably never fought this battle. There she goes, eating a steak and a baked potato. Honestly, the portion and size of the potato, it doesn't even look that bad, especially for someone of her size. But that's not what people were upset about. Honestly, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, people probably don't understand like food addiction. People used to always just say, oh, just do that. Like mentally, it's a whole mental thing. But the comments, I don't think went in her direction at all. Maybe broccoli instead of a loaded baked potato, lol, just a thought. Honestly, there's some truth there. The steak is a great choice. I don't know what cut it is, but it might be, I don't know the cut. Some cuts are a little bit leaner, but the loaded baked potato is whatever's on it. It's a lot of empty calories and it might not fill her up. And the biggest thing, especially for food addicts, is need to be full. Whenever they feel hunger, it like signals something. And I shouldn't say our brain, that we need to like, we need to survive. We're gonna die. We just ate an hour ago and now I feel a slight bit of hunger. I need to eat more. And if you get those feelings in your brain, you don't want to waste your calories on things like a lot of cheese, bacon bits, a lot of sour cream, and most likely butter. It's all empty calories that you really don't need. So instead of this comment saying maybe broccoli instead of loaded baked potato, she probably could keep the steak, keep the baked potato, put like a little bit of sour cream, skip out on the cheese and the bacon, add some roasted broccoli, and she could have a whole plate of food rather than like a small little steak and some potatoes. Actually, I don't even know if that's a loaded baked potato. I think that's mashed potatoes, so I know damn well there's a lot of sour cream and a lot of butter in there. Either way, a baked potato would have been a great choice, just less topping. Anyway, there was a comment on here that I thought was really interesting, and that's why I saved it, but I think she deleted it because she got a little butthurt. And someone named Casey something, can't remember, but she said, it's okay to feel a little bit of hunger. You're not gonna die. And she did not like that, and she responded. And everybody in the comment section was like, you might wanna listen to Katie. And she didn't want to. But I'm here to say, as someone who is always hungry, like I could eat right now and I just ate a full meal. I love food. It's just a mental thing that I can eat all the time. It is okay to be hungry. It doesn't mean you're starving. It is okay to be hungry sometimes. That hunger feeling doesn't mean that you are starving at all, especially if you're, well, the size of formally out of breath. And it's something that I still struggle with, because if I eat a meal, I can be like, I know that my stomach says I'm full, but I'm also down for some fucking cheesecake, down for a load of baked potato and a steak and roasted broccoli. I don't mind. I can eat anytime. But I guess I don't have any of the screenshots or anything. I thought it was interesting when I was going through the comments. That's why I saved this one. Also, I didn't know, well, one, her name was formerly out of breath. She lost a lot of weight, and we have to highlight that right on her pinned comment. So here she is. She's a big girl. And then here's the second one, and she's down to 400 something pounds. I don't know how much she was before, but I mean, she does look smaller, so that's good. And I think that's why she named herself, used to be out of breath or whatever her name is. So that's good. She's losing weight. So congrats to her. Anyway, we talked about crazy people in the parking lot. What about if you're homeless and there's just a crazy person on the street making a TikTok with you in it? This one got almost 17 million views.
Help! Jesus! Oh,
Is she slapping him? Like, is she doing air claps in the name of Jesus?
in the name of Jesus.
She is.
We rebuke the devil. Oh my God! Help!
Okay, as I did chuckle with that, because it seems like one of my family members who would definitely do that. I remember when we brought Pokemon cards or something. I can't remember what I brought. It was like my spooky girl shit I brought to my cousin's house. And I remember one of my aunties being like, we rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And we were just like, it's Pokemon. But apparently we weren't supposed to bring those into their house, so we put it away, and then we made fun of them later. Not to their face. Well, maybe I think we did do it to their face a little bit. My brother, for sure. I can't remember if I did. I might have just laughed, because that's usually what I do. But anyway, that just reminds me of my family. And also, we shouldn't harass people on the street. That's weird. She lives there. You're basically going in her house on your knees doing some demon shit. That's why I don't be going downtown. You guys always ask me, do you ever go like downtown San Diego? You live in the best city. No, I really don't go down into the city ever. I always be seeing some freaky shit when I go down there, and I clutch my pearls and I say, this is why I should have stayed in the suburbs where I belong.
In the name of Jesus.
Okay, so downtown people, TikTokers, they can all be a little weird. Something else is a little weird is trends. We all love them, or at least we see them, and some people like them. A lot of people have to like them, because if it's a trend, then a lot of people have to like it, right? Well, there's this trend where you get to show your footsies online. All the girlies on TikTok would start like scrubbing their feet, exfoliating, put the nail polish on, dust off the crust, and they would set up their camera and put on their favorite heels to Beyonce's song, Naughty Girl. But we have to put a different song because I don't want to get copyright strike, okay? I don't want to get a copyright strike. I know Beyonce will be on my booty cheeks for that. And if not Beyonce, it'll be Jay-Z. And I'm not interested in meeting any of those people. But it had me saying, why is this a trend? And also, this is kind of cute. I like the shoes. So the trend goes as follows. You step out with your bare feet on your tippy toes, and then you step in with your shoes, like your really nice shoes. Beautiful shoes, looking amazing. Red bottoms, Everybody was doing this. Babies, rate my shoes collection as a baddie in training. A baby baddie. All right, little girls got the sparkly Crocs, Easter Crocs, jelly shoes from Walmart. Plastic Barbies were doing it.
Kick it in the cosmos, too high for the humble, hit the hit to the high slow, highs on the prize.
AI Barbies were doing it.
I know fear, yeah, Mix Missy, Erica.
You you know damn well some foot freak was doing something at night to their eggplant while looking at an AI Barbie foot. Dogs were doing it with their humans.
Kick it in the cosmos. Too high for the humble. Hit the hit to the high slow.
Oh, Rigby. Don't listen to him. He loves to match with his mommy. Every dog loves shoes. Anyway, you get that idea. Some people who have really ugly feet were like, man, I want to do this whole trend, but my feet aren't as good looking as everybody else's, and I ain't gonna put it on the internet for all the people to make fun of me, because you know they will. And so they had another option to do.
Doing that shoe trend that everybody's doing, but I have really ugly feet.
See, where there's a will, there's a way. You got ugly feet, stick your hands into your shoes and walk, girl. I don't want to hear none of y'all say I can't do this trend, because you can. Honestly, you can do it if you have like not the most conventional looking feet. Who cares? People on the internet. That takes us to the beginning video. So the pretty feet did it, dogs did it, the children did it, the babies did it, the AI Barbies did it, the plastic Barbies did it, and you know who else did it? The fat girls. And one fat girl would get 6.3 million views on her shoes. And just like everybody else, she steps out with them legs, walks on out with her first pair. Okay, I chuckled because I was expecting, like, I went through so many of these videos and saw everybody's freaking feet, and most of them wore heels, even the babies, even the dogs. And she came out in these things and people were making fun of her, and I'm like, well, can't she wear heels? You know, like so much weight and like tiny little heels. I don't know. Even me, I have a hard time with heels. I don't like them and they're not good for my feet. So anyway, let's get the next shoe. Those are cute. I do love a good ankle boot. And I like these ankle boots. They've got the little hearts in the front. Cute. Ooh, Miss Thickum legs. I do love these. These are cute and they're pink. What do they have on the front? Little hearts? Eggs? Yoshi egg thing? Oh no, they're little heart polka dot thing. I don't know. I like them. Pop on some red lipstick and go. And they look pretty comfortable. I like platform heels. Anyway, she steps out in some sneakers, some Chucks, some Converses, some Crocs, like Ultra Crocs. I've never seen Crocs like that. But as you can see, a lot of them were like cut off at the ankle, like the ankle boots and everything. And people were saying, girl, you are popping out of those suckers. And the comment section had a lot to say. I mean, you could imagine 6 million views over some shoes. Why it kind of remind me of when I'd put Barbie shoes on my fingers. All right, one for Chubby Nugget. That was accurate. Girl, lock in now. How does it get that bad? A lot of excess eating. The caption is killing me. I don't think that's the issue. Oh, what's the caption? Destroyed my ankles in my 20s, so no heels for me, but luckily I'm a 90s baby, so I love a good platform. Oh, is that why I love platforms? Because I'm from the 90s? I'm not mad at it. But yeah, I don't think that was the issue of the whole ankle thing. I mean, she could have totally destroyed her ankles in her 20s, but now that she's probably in her 30s, as I am, the ankle issues are gonna get even worse as you age, especially if you have excess amount of weight. In your 30s is when all the hurt starts kicking in, but it's a little bit of a warm up. Once you hit your 40s, oh, honey, it's gonna start really like, how can I explain it? You know, that fruit punch guy? Oh yeah! How he busts through the door. Yep, that's how the pain's gonna start coming in, especially if you are morbidly obese. Anyway, many people are telling her that she needs to work out. She does work out. I think she is a strength lifter.
I know this comment's being sarcastic, but I will go ahead and drop the leg day routine so the haters can learn something. Starting out, I do 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I go to slow and steady pace so I can keep my heart rate between 160 and 170. Next, I do some dynamic stretching and some mobility exercises as prescribed by my coach. Then I get ready for my squats by wrapping my knees. I use wraps instead of knee sleeves because I have big legs. When I'm in prep for a powerlifting competition, I will use knee sleeves.
Oh, yep, see, she does do powerlifting. I saw a few comments asking how she's so morbidly obese if she works out so much. And once again, I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. It's the calories. If you're eating a surplus of calories, honey, the possibilities are endless. And you can still work out. I mean, until you break a leg or something, or you get so obese that you can't move, then it's over. But the calories, when I was 180 pounds, I always worked out. My knees just hurt. and I was eating a lot. So what did I have to do? I had to reduce. And it is an everyday battle because every day I would rather just eat a whole cheesecake and go to sleep. Anyway, it seems like she's kind of used to people making fun of her and her legs, her ankles. She has a really nice style though. I did want to highlight that. I love the spooky girl style. Like, that's a really cute outfit, but I do also understand why that video went viral. I don't know if she knew that it was gonna go viral or if she was gonna get a lot of hate or a lot of like unwarranted comments of people saying, girl, you need to lock in, come on. The shoes are, you know, you're busted out. But the shoes were cute. It caught people's attention. It caught mine. But at least if she does start getting into a calorie deficit, she's already one step ahead of the game because she's at least stretching, moving her body, lifting weights. All she has to do is lock in that diet, and then she can trend for losing weight. Anyway, those were some of the things that I saw that went absolutely viral, and I scrolled, so you did not have to. And now I'm done with that. Don't worry about my brain. It's totally fine. Oh. Whew. What happened? What was I saying? Oh, okay. It was the end of the video, which means come here, bring me your perfect size forehead. And I will see all of you guys in the next video.
I'm a gym girly, love lifting heavy, doing all the curling. I live for the pump, my biceps looking plump. I'm a gym girl.